Hi folks, it's Maureen here at Stitch Mag. It is December the 3rd, it's Sunday, and I thought I'd better come back. I realised I hadn't actually done an update since October. But the reason being, it's nothing exciting, it's just in October I was only really working on two things. So there wasn't really much to show. Done a couple of extra bits. Excuse the clanking about in the background. My dog's got her bone and she gets very excited. So yeah, so let's catch up. Yeah, it's Sunday today. Yesterday, obviously it was Saturday. We were out, I was out for my works. Well, it wasn't my works Christmas do, it was just some of my work colleagues that I've worked with for years and that we had decided we'd go up to Glasgow for the day. Yeah. I've just emptied my bag. This is what came out of my bag. It was one of those kind of days. To be fair, that was on the train up, and that was on the train home. We were very entertaining on the train, I'm sure. One woman did comment she was enjoying our banter. I don't know if the rest of the carriage was maybe quite as amused. But it was an absolute cracking day. It had been snowing yesterday, so all the way up it was lovely. It was all very snowy in Winter Wonderland, and all the lights up. We tried to get on the hobby horses in George Square, but yeah, the queue was like a mile long. We're like, okay, we really don't need to wait that long for that. But yeah, it was just a cracking day out. And today I'm just taking it chilled. Force myself to get up, get showered, sort my shit out. But yeah, so I thought, hubby's upstairs watching the football. I thought, right, I'll quickly do this before it's 2024. So, October I essentially just worked on two pieces, my Cartographica and my sunflower sampler, baked birth sampler. Apologies, I can't actually speak today. Which I have finished, framed, and gifted, and completely forgot to take a picture of, so it's gone. I think I showed it in my last floss tube, but yeah, anyway, it was very much appreciated. It was, oh my god, it was one of those, it took me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take me. And I don't know where my brain was when I was like measuring up for it, because I was like, I had like that much on one side of it, and then like that much on the other side. And it was, oh my god, it was just so long. I was just like, oh my god, how am I ever gonna get this framed? And the way I had done it, it was supposed to be like more details in the middle. It ended up, I just put her name and her date of birth. I was like, that looks nice. The recipient was happy with it. I managed to get frames. I picked up a little frame out of, I used to go and get all my frames out at Wilco, but obviously they closed down now. But the range, if you're ever looking for, it was lovely because it was in a little sage green, it was like white and sage green frame, and it was like £1.69 or something ridiculous like that. And it was really nice. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted a green frame because it was green flowers. So yeah, I was really pleased. I'm like, I must remember, I picked up another frame as well that I liked. So maybe go back and get another few of ones because they're really cheap and they've got a really nice selection. So yeah, so that was gifted anyway. So then, like, say, other than that, I worked on my Cartographica, which I will show you now. And I've just remembered I was gonna show something. Sorry, I was right in place. So this is now, apologies, I'll just out of frames anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, so sorry, trying to explain around. So I've more or less finished up this big compass thing. This is actually like the page end, so I've been just kind of working on the page end there, and then I did a little bit more there, and then I thought, I'm bored with that side now, so I'm coming back over here. Sorry, it's really hard to show you this. So I'm coming back over here. So So geographically, it's hard to tell because it'll just look a bit kind of like blurs. But this is us. Born in Scotland, British Isles, etc. So we're heading over, I think this is Scandinavia. And then so all of this here, and then I think that's like Russia and things like that. All of this is like this. Because this is Europe. Europe is like this bit here. Hence why you'll see oodles and oodles and oodles of threads. But I'm just working, that's a page. That's like a page there. So I'm just kind of working my way as it takes my fancy. I think I'm at 28.74 or something percent. I've got something like 5,000 stitches to do to get to my year-end goal. So I am on track. I had kind of lost the thread of it a bit for the summer, but I'm back on goal. And what I'll do is if I start running out of time, I'll come down and I'll do some more of the board, like see how like board is like. I'll cheat and come down and do a bit of blocky stuff here. If it's a bit like, oh, not gonna get done time. So that's it. So yeah, you'll see there. I freaking love this. So I worked on it. So I'm just gonna put it there. I worked on it obviously in October and in November. I'll be working on it in December. Right, sorry. This can probably be a bit stop and start because, like I said, my husband's upstairs watching football, but he is incapable of just like staying up and watching football. It's down here for 5 minutes, so I'm just gonna pack. Just gonna make a cup of coffee. So while he was doing that, I was mopping the floor. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath today. So, October. So I worked on the Cartographica October, November. So then also in November, I did a little bit of the full coverage fanatics bingo. I was trying to get a line. I think I had 2 or 3 lines I could have possibly got. Didn't get any of them. But it was good fun. I love just looking and trying to match up a prompt with a whip. And then I worked on 2 or 3 things that I wouldn't have worked on. Excuse me. So that was quite good. So that was all quite good. So yeah, so I did that. Sorry, excuse me, I just put some cheese on this board. So sorry, just talking. I'm just doing this now. So the first one I worked on, so I'm just looking at just now, was Museum Shelf, Quick Stitch Museum Shelf, which is artwork by Amy Stewart. It's Heaven and Earth thing. It's just the museum shelf, you know what I mean. That's one with the Mona Lisa and the Starry Star now, etc, etc. So I think I brought myself up to 2%. Why 2%? I think I had been at 1%. I'm now 2%. Yes. So starting here. Very exciting. Yeah, that's basically the top right hand top corner. So yeah, there's a little bit of a frame there. We're getting there. There's a whacking 2%. These ones are all stitched 28 count, 1/1. I'm going back to 1/1 full cross. My Cartographica is 2/1 half stitch. But these are all 1/1 full cross. Yeah, so it's literally, I haven't even got a picture yet on it. The other one I worked on, or another one that I worked on, is my Tags Island, which is a picture. It's from a painting by Dunhill. I think it's maybe Alfred Dunhill. That might be absolute nonsense. Anyway, I love the picture. So I'm working this down in this bit here. And so this is like in the bottom right hand corner. I did this on picture to pattern, and I think I've super colorized it and everything. It's like 200 colors. But yeah, so it just looks really blurry. Again, I got it up to 2%, and this is it's only gonna be that size. It's actually that fabric is slightly, so I think I'm actually gonna take some of the top off. You know, it will only come up to maybe there-ish. Because I think I messed up this. Actually do. So that was that. The other ones I worked on for it, I worked on Carnival. I think it was for worked on Carnival, which is the Caroline Manning quilt design. I think I just did like a row there. My goal for this year, so this is coming back out in December, is to get the page done, and I think it's like there. I think I've only got like a few rows to do, and then next year I'll try and get like page 2 done, which essentially will be half of it. I think it's just 1, 2, you know. Yeah, I think it's just like 4 pages. Yeah, I love it. It's really nice. So did a little bit on that, and then very second for my thing, because I know what the other one I worked on. Right. I put all these out. So I should put them in here. It's here. I sat the other night and sorted all these out for design. So that was part of my whip go. My whip go board kind of got abandoned at somewhere in the summer, but I've just picked like you just laboured on my picture. Yeah, my whip go board got abandoned, so I worked on. Right, go set that. No, let me look at this. Sorry. I think I need a nap. Oh god, what was I saying? Yeah. Total brain fart. What was I saying? Yeah, what go board. Oh my god, yeah. The effects of alcohol. It's not good for you. Let this be a lesson to you. I've got two. I've just got a couple other bits that I know I'm going to work on next year that are part of my plans for next year. So I wanted them to bring them up to their goal this year. Carnival being one of them, and the other one being my Labryinthine seasons. And so I still had winter. So this is Labryinthine, Story Keep Labryinthine. I have an name, Josephine Law. No, Stephanie Law. So I still had winter. I wanted them to all be at 10,000 stitches by the end of the year. I just had winter to do it now. I think I still have 1,000 stitches or something to do in winter, just to bring it up to speed. And then they will all start at 10,000 stitches, and then next year I'm planning to get them to 50%. They're quite small. I mean, they're only something like 35. So it's not even like a 35,000, so it's not ridiculous to get them up to 50%. So that's part of my plan. See, wrong one. I do quite like, I love working on these sometimes because it's just like that. It's like, even though they're quite intricate, they're quite kind of blocky. You get a little bit of confetti, blocky confetti. So that's my plan for going forward for December, is to finish that, to finish the Carnival, to get my big Cartographica up to its goal as well. And then the other piece I'm doing is I've got another 2 baby samples to do for my husband's family. Another two babies born. So I'm doing this one again, which is like flowers. names up there. There's I did it in blues and greens because it was 2 boys. So this one's in pinks and yellows, and then the other one will be the blues and the yellows. This is slightly. God, I thought that was a dirty mark there. No, that's part of a flower. This is slightly bigger. The last ones I did in 40 count. And this is just, I think, a 28 count, so they'll be a bit bigger, but I think it's charted that when a 28 count, like, you can get like a certain size of frame. So I thought, well, that's quite good. And I'll be trip to the range to buy my £1.69 frame, which cost me about 40 quid in the end, because, you know, I had to buy pillows, got a nice new throne. Can't I just go in there and just buy the one thing I needed? And for people that don't know, the range is just a big kind of life, I don't know, kind of home shop, kind of. It sells a lot of beddings and bathroom accessories. It's also got garden stuff. It'll have a huge Christmas stuff just now, which I really want to go. So I want to go and look for an ornament tree, and just general kind of household bits and pieces. But it's, you know, reasonably priced. Same as like, and then so we've got the range. We're so lucky we've got the range now. B&M and Home Bargains in Iceland and Morrison's Bits, all in the one little bit. It's lethal, absolutely lethal. So yeah, so that's what I worked on. Oh no, I also worked on. So I'm doing this in October, November. I think it's more of a November finish. But I knitted myself a little cowl. So this is. Sorry, it's kind of curling up. This was, I picked this from Simply in Stitches. She has a playlist with some knitting tutorials, and this is a really simple cowl. It's got little tail things at the bottom there. And this was just a ball of, I think it was called Aurora. I can't remember who it's by. I picked it up off Hobbycraft. So I did that. I've been wearing it every day because it's been very cold, and I'm very pleased with it. So it's just a little rib, and then just like straight round, just in the round, and then finishing off. So it was really relatively straightforward. That's my level of knitting. I'm not into fancy knitting. I'll do socks, do that. I think I've got half a ball left, if not a bit more. I'm gonna maybe either do a headband or a wee hat to match it, because, you know, I like to be coordinated when I'm out with the dog. So I made that. I haven't done any more of my crochet blankets under there. The other thing. Excuse me, well, Sky Sports just reappeared. Oops, sorry, just like, could not work out what I'd done there with the tail. Yeah, so the other thing, I got 3 pieces framed. Oh, well, the other meeting was, I went to Scottish Stitching Retreat in Castle Kenny, Cumbernauld, the Glasgow one. And that was the second or third, at some point in November. So that was nice. I enjoyed that. I must say, I wasn't on top form that weekend. I had a stinking cold that I'd had for, it was like the second weekend of it. Like, oh man, it was like going to chest infection, but I've never really had before. And it just, I realised that, you know, afterwards I was like, God, I was not feeling brilliant. It was not my normal perky self. So I apologise to anybody that was there, and I was not. I realised I was like, I just was not on top form. I feel a lot better than I did. I did feel a lot better until today, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, so I took these pieces up as well. To my big chance lineup, and we had a wee competition. Donna had got one of the hotel staff to rank the finishes, and I got a third. I got a third rosette as well. I was quite impressed with the rosette for my chatelaine. Makes it all worth it. So, oh my god. Oh, no, this is not... So anyway, I'll quickly show you. Oh, that's not... No, that's not too bad. Yeah, they got these pieces back from the framer. And so now you can just see it's like, oh, it's me in the shot. So this is my mini captive by Marta Dalek. So I went for, sorry, it's just impossible to get it without loads of glare. This is a blue mount because we tried this quite a lot of blue in the curtains and everything like that. So this is going to go up in my living room, I think. I'm going to swap out my fairy because I've had my fairy up there for a while. So I'll swap that one out there and move my fairy somewhere else. And then these were the other two ones I got back. So I got Maidens of the Season Spring. I also have to actually read it. And yes, that's spring. Sorry. And these are just done in a kind of brownish mount. Purely because I want them all. I was trying to find stuff that matched all four of them. So I got spring back and I got autumn. So autumn and winter are both in the same green fabric, and spring and summer are both in the same khaki fabric. So I now have all four completed, framed, and these are going to go up in the wall as well. I've got them going upstairs. I'll show you that one whenever I get around to doing that. I need to go and buy some command stickers. Oh, another trip to the range, I think. I'll go and get my command stickers and pop them up. I can easily put the captive back up and then find another. I'm just looking at my fairy just now, going, wonder where. Maybe I'll put her somewhere. Maybe next to it. We'll see. So I got those back from the framers. I treated myself to getting those done. It's going to be a while before I've got any other pieces that I'm going to be taking to a framer because there's nothing else. Maybe next year, at the end of next year, my plan. So talking of plans, I will quickly run through my plans for December. No, not December, for 2024. Excuse me. Right, so plans for 2024. I will try and explain this in as concise a way as I can. So I'm going to work on, I've categorized stuff. I've stolen bits of other people's plan, like wee bits of some people's and wee bits of some people's else, and kind of mishmash them all together and come up with my own one. So I'm going, because originally I thought, well, I'll categorize everything and I'll just work on one of each of the categories on a kind of rolling kind of rota kind of thing. And I was like, okay, that's actually going to get, and I had like 10 different categories, and I was like, okay, that's just going to be too much. So I've squished all the categories down. And I know I like working month to month. I don't like having set days for working and stuff, because some days I could do more stitching than other days, so it's just not, I prefer to just be like, right, okay, this is what I'm going to work on for that month, and I'll do as much as I want, or as little as I want. So I know I like working in months. So I have narrowed it down. So I will continue to work on my Cartographica. That is my journey piece. I heard that somewhere. I like that. That's going to be my journey piece. So I'll continue in it for the whole year, regardless. I'll aim to get another 10% added to it. Then I've got categories. I think I've got 4 categories. So I've got full coverage, fancy ladies, smalls, and basically everything else. So my plan is, and so I looked and I had some like six of everything else. But lots of smalls and lots, or was it the fancy ladies? No, it was the fancy ladies. I had 4 current ones and 2 I wanted to start. So that was going to be 6. I didn't want to start anymore, so I was like, right, well, I'll just make 6 of everything. So I picked 6 full coverage pieces, 6 smalls, 6 fancy ladies, and 6 of everything else. And essentially the criteria I picked was, let's pick the old ones. Because on my full coverage pieces, there's the Paradise one, which, yeah, I've been around, and it's not got a huge amount left to do, so I'm planning to hopefully do, my goal for it will be to finish it. So within each of these categories, for each 6 pieces, I will have a goal. Now, like, so for example, My paradise will be, the goal will be to finish. And then I've picked the 4 Labryinthine story keeps. The goal for those is to get to 50%. And then I think I've got one other one. If and when I reach that goal, if it gets pulled for that month and I happen to reach, if and when I reach that goal at whatever time of year, I will then take it out and then I'll add the next one, the next kind of oldest one or the next one that I want to add in. So I'll always have 6 in each category. Because for instance, I'm doing like 6 smalls. I think I've got 1 or 2 of them have started. The others will all be new starts, but they're obviously, if I work on it for a month, or whatever, I could get them finished. So I'll just keep swapping out until, just keep swapping out until. Now that obviously applies for the year of 2024, apart from June and July. I think kind of middle of June through to July. Okay, I've lost my train of thought now there. Sorry. So in June and July, so in June we have the Euros. So you may remember I tried to do a World Cup thing. Yeah, I got a touch over ambitious because the timings weren't quite right. So I'm modifying. It's like the same principle for the Euros. Start off with, there's only 24, I think, so I'll start off with 24 whips. The idea being each whip represents a country and they all got whittled down as the countries get whittled down. And yeah, so like, but the first one, the first game is gonna be Scotland. I'm so excited. Scotland and Germany. Or I suppose Germany and Scotland because it's like in Germany, but they are the first game. So I will be working on my one that represents Scotland first. How often I'll get to work on it again, I don't know. If I get to work on it right through, if Scotland win the Euros, I will work on it until I finish it. That is a promise. But otherwise, yeah, I'm very excited. So that'll take, like, I think it's like June, and then there's a gap, and then there's the Olympics, and I like doing the wee Olympic challenge, the full coverage. It takes June. Or I'll pick another Olympic challenge, whatever. I'll maybe do a couple. I can't quite remember when that is, if it's July or because I have got it like in my diary. So those kind of, there's a Tour de France as well, which I normally do, but it overlaps somewhere, so it might just not happen because that takes a bit of dedication. So that's my plans. So obviously, out of 6 the categories, what I'll do is like roll a dice or do a random picker. And pick what number out of the 1 to 6 I'll be working on that month, and I'll just every number 1 of each category, or every number 2 or every number 3, I'll pick. That'll be the one that gets worked on for that month, and we'll see how that goes. And maybe I'll get abandoned in March, or if I get back. I thought it's quite a good way of just giving me a bit of variety, but getting rid of some of the ones that really have been like kicking around for a while. They don't seem to have much progress on them. And then, like between the Euros and between the Olympics, I'm kind of working on all the other stuff that, I like working on, and then any other new starts. Because there might be a couple of I think there'll be a couple of other new starts in the Olympics and the Euros and whatnot. So that is my plans for 2024. Right, I'm going for a nap. I think I might have to go for a wee lie down. And that's me. Probably. I don't know if I'll do a whip parade at the end here. Or maybe wait and do one in January, because everybody does them all at the end of the year. And you end up with 100 whip parades to look at it. So maybe do one at the beginning of the year. I'll see, because I'm off at Christmas, so maybe I will do that then. And that's me. Right, okay, I'm going away now. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop talking. And I'll see you all maybe maybe after Christmas, end of the year. Who knows? Right, take care, and have a nice Christmas and all that. If I don't speak to you before that, have a good one. Have a good New Year. Have a good holidays. Have a good everything. Peace out. Goodbye.